In 1974, Florida Tech's Allison Pasha became the first female coxswain ever to win a national title. More students and more women are involved in rowing at Florida Tech than any other single sport.
It's a novelty at first. Some of the girls wanted to see what it was like. Some of them wanted to get in shape. I made the mistake of saying, now listen, if some of you girls are interested in coming out for cruise simply because you want to meet some guys, don't do it, you know, and some of them really were a little annoyed with me because that I should even mention that. I'm sure maybe there were one or two that were interested in for a social kind of thing that they could meet other people. I don't see that that's wrong, though. I don't establish as rigorous a program for the women as I do for the men, but I have a program for the women that is extremely hard, and they have to run a couple of miles a day, and they have to row a certain amount of miles on the water. Once they got into the season, once they got the taste of what rowing was, they became very excited. And our chief rivals for women, we fought, was Tampa. And Tampa did beat us in the 8s throughout the year, but the girls were the only crew to upset Tampa in a 4 in the last 2 years. And that was an exciting moment for our women. And in a borrowed shell with borrowed oars. We borrowed, of all things, Edgewater High School's oars and boat, and it's really ironic that I was responsible for establishing the program at Edgewater High School, and I'm now borrowing from Edgewater High School. But the girls have done extremely well.
The time comes when there are no more practice days left, and it's time to race. Camrad borrows another boat and hitches it up behind his car. And the crew drives or flies, depending on the distance, to places like Miami, Atlanta, Philadelphia, and Canada. How do you relax when you've come 300 or 500 or 1,000 miles for a race that lasts 6 minutes? You walk around, see the new sights, and remember not to try out any of the weird native food, at least until after the races. And you find suddenly that you're happy to see an old rival from back home. So you give them a little encouragement in their race.
The official results of the first heat of the varsity lightweight first 3 boats to qualify. United States Coast Guard, time 6:22. Second, Iona, time 6:25.
When you lose, it hurts. There aren't any words you can say that make the pain less. And when you lose, you shake it off and go again. Camrad describes this victory in the national finals, one of the closest and hardest fought races he's ever seen.
I just don't know. I think, again, the determination and the talent that these kids had really showed through. They had been through a grueling race the day before, but somewhere they just reached in, and I think this is the thing that you search for in athletics. You want to determine what you have as an individual. You want to determine your own mettle against other people. You want to see how much you can reach within yourself that little bit more to accomplish what you want to accomplish. For me, the emotion was pretty tense. With only 400 meters to go, as you know, it's a 2,000-meter course. Well, again, with 400 meters to go, we were in 4th place. And with 300 meters to go, maybe a length or more down from 1st place. With 300 meters to go, it was the same, but everybody was very closely bunched. And we started an enormous sprint. It's just like in track or something, being well down and suddenly picking up a sprint that just drives through anybody and everyone in a distance race. And somehow, for each one of these people, including the coxswain, it clicked. It happened. With about 300 meters to go, everybody reached that point of total determination, total control of their minds and bodies, total control of their level of pain, total control of what they wanted, and they just clicked in, and they started to move, and they continued to move, and they did it. It was the last stroke, but they won by 0.5 of a second. They came through people just when it was obvious that they were beaten through. They managed to just drive right through Western Ontario and Georgetown, and as the pictures, we only have stills of it, but the still photographs show that we were still only in 3rd place with 10 strokes to go. With 5 strokes to go, we were in 2nd place and maybe a seat down, and just the last stroke, they won the race. But it was a marvelous feeling. The guys felt good, you know. They knew that they had accomplished a winning effort, an amazing final 500 meters. And the exhilaration, well, I was sort of dizzy by it all, you know. When they drove by and then got by and then they won, I was just sort of exhausted just from the excitement of it. It was a while before I could really get up and function just from the joy. And we had a group of people there, a wife of one of my oarsmen and several other people and my father, and we were just all really extremely happy over the effort.
I don't remember ever having been in a boat that clicked that well.
I don't know. I think it's a fantastic feeling. I think you can really get off on that. I think that's why you go out and row. That's what it's all about, to get that feeling that everything's swinging together. It's just like maybe a rock music group. At one time, suddenly everything clicks right at some concert, and it just goes together just perfectly. That one time, you can just feel it. Everything is right. The catch is right, the power, the explosion, and everybody really just makes that thing cook on the water.
Up in the chest! 4 archery! 5! 6 man yard! 7! 8! 9! 10! Watch the water draw! Watch the watch!
Right there, let's feel now. It's not going to get sloppy. Don't let it drop off.
Legs! Get the legs down! Push with the legs! Get them down quick! Just lay your head out the floor, John. On the keel. On the keel. 4, 6.
Out of your lap. Get up. Don't let that left wing flat out on starboard. Get it up into the curtain. Get it to the water with the leg.
Pull on that handle. Pull on it. Pull that arm. In the water.
Right. Moving. With power.
Get the lead. Get the lead. Oh, wait a minute!
Wait, okay. You want to get up? Back. You draw it.
2, 3!
Rowing is a lot more personal a sport than, say, basketball or football. I played football, and I just didn't relate to the guys as much as I did in crew. Like, in crew, we're just really good friends.
That's what made me really love rowing, was the fact that you're putting your physical strength against something as natural as water. You're getting speed, you're getting an exhilaration out of putting yourself against nature.
I think of it sort of, you can kind of parallel it like a bird in flight or something, because the oars are like the wings, and you're just, when the boat's going good and you're going fast, and it's like flying, and your mind starts, it takes off too. And you're in your own little world, and you're just kind of flying along, and the wind's blowing in your hair.
It's the only sport where you finish sitting down going backwards.